Great. Yeah, for those not able to make it to the game tonight, welcome to the game. Your KVHSI Blue Knights playing the Clement Cormier Cavaliers this Tuesday night at the Q-Plex. Just to set up the game a little bit, coming into the game, KVHS currently in 5th place in the 9-team Super League with a record of 2-3, coming off a convincing 7-3 win over Leo Hayes on Sunday in Fredericton. Clement Cormier currently sits in 7th place with a 1-3 record, and they're coming off a 6-3 loss to Matthew Martin last Tuesday night. They'll play tonight, and then they will play each other again on December the 14th in Bouctouche for the rematch. Just some game notes for the Blue Knights. Blue Knights are going to be without Coach Milbury. He's away for a work commitment, and they're also missing Noah Coopers. Cooper's coming off a hat-trick game against Leo Hayes, is out with an upper body injury, and Michael Peacock will wear number 19 as an affiliate player for the Blue Knights. Just about ready to start, ready for the national anthems.
I thought there was someone singing live. I'm like,
Just as we're about to start, Blue Knights will start with Nick Cormier, Henry McKenna, and Spencer McLeod up front. And it'll be Aiden Curry on the back end, along with Devin Gallant. Will Rocca will be in between the pipes tonight, starting for the Crusaders. Not the Crusaders, the Blue Knights. Blue Knights win the draw, back D to D. Gallant looking for McKenna, chips it in. Going to be an icing. Missed it on the chip in. A little false start there on the face-off. Get reset. Cormier will be ready to go. Actually, Cormier get thrown out. McKenna will come in to take the draw. Puck's down below the Blue Knights goal line. Gallant's battling along with Cormier. Looks like Lucas Babin in there battling with two of the Crusaders. He's joined by number 23. Doesn't have a name in the program yet, but he must be an affiliate. Shot from the point, over the net. Clears the whole zone into the neutral zone. Jonathan Maillet with the puck. He goes D to D to Ferguson. Ferguson misses the puck. Cormier's in on the pursuit. They just clear it out, and the Blue Knights will regroup. Gallant going behind his net, stops, back, comes the other way. Finds McKenna for the breakout. McKenna just chips it off the wall. Clement Cormier dumps it back in, and Gallant has the puck again. Gallant to McKenna. McKenna's looking. Finds Masters. Oh. Here goes Hubbard. Hubbard's carrying the puck down through the middle, through the slot. Shot. Blocker save. Milne in on there on the pursuit. Clear to the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Alex LeBlanc with the puck as he carries in front of his net. Pass up the neutral zone. Back to LeBlanc. Turnover. Mason has the puck. He's goes behind his net. Kierstead battling on the wall. Puck squirts free to Masters. Masters has number 19, Agaragaga, all over him. Mason carries the puck. He's into the neutral zone. Looks to clear the red line. Looks for a little dump in, and he dumps in. Oh, we've got, looks like coincidental penalties coming. Masters will go to the box for the Blue Knights, and another tough name. Naguragaga, I think, will go to the box for Clement Cormier. Nagiraja? Nagiraja. That's what we're going to call him tonight. Face off to the left of Rocca. Reed's thrown out. Looks like Cochran's going to come in and take the draw. Cochran wins it. Back to the point. Nelson with the puck. Just clears it into the neutral zone. LeBlanc has it for Clement Cormier. LeBlanc carries it into the corner. He's got Reed battling him. Break in there as well. Cochran with the puck. Kicks it out to the left side. Gallant had it, but it went into the Blue Knights bench. Just over 2 minutes into the game, we've got one shot on goal for the Blue Knights and no shots for Clement Cormier as we await their first shot. Reed on the draw. Draw one back to the point for Clement Cormier. Back into the Crusaders. Reed's going to pick this puck up behind the net. He's looking for Cochran. Cochran along the wall. Chipped out to the point. Jonathan Maillet has the puck. Cochran blocked his pass twice. He still battles. Brake has the puck. He looks like he's going to go D to D behind his net to Nelson. Nelson's looking. Oh, turnover. 23 with a shot. Saved by Rocca. Puck back in the slot. Can't clear. Point shot. Rocca is going to hold on to that one and get a face-off and a fresh line change. $17:02 left in the first period. No score. Oh. Clement Cormier will be thrown out of the face-off this time. Puck's drawn to the wall. Michael Peacock out there for his first shift of the game. He's battling on the wall. Curry in there. Curry has the puck. Go behind the net. Gallant picks it up. Gallant carries, looking for Trites on the board. Trite chips it by. This is probably going to be an icing, though. We are having lots of troubles with these face-offs. These linesmen keep throwing guys out, and I'm not sure for what, whether it's the wingers creeping in or what's going on. Draw back, clean win by LeBlanc. Rowe has the puck. He tries to fire back to LeBlanc in the corner. Battle on the wall. Rowe picks it up. Circled behind the net. Turnover. Peacock just chips it off the glass. It clears into the neutral zone. This might end up being an icing. He's pursuing quick, but it will be an icing. Peacock has the puck. And the puck hits the players on the bench. And looks like we're going to have a Blue Knights line change. Faceoff will come back into the Blue Knights zone to the left side of Rocca. Cormier in the draw. Glenn McCormier bumps it back to the point. Shot. Hit somebody in front. Didn't make it through. Mason clears the puck. McKenna missed the pass, but he pursues on the forecheck. LeBlanc carries the puck behind his net. Spencer LeBlanc in there, or Spencer McLeod in there along with McKenna. Puck squirts free. Glenn McCormier will pick it up behind their net. And they're look to break out. Cormier picks it off. Cormier in the slot. Oh, almost had McLeod. Kind of a tricky shot on net. The goalie just got his glove on. Glenn clears it back in. Got McKenna and Cormier forechecking. Glenn McCormier reverses it. McLeod in there. McLeod bodied off the puck. Puck comes back to break. Break kicks it in. Cormier will kind of pursue again. Cormier is in on the puck, battling in the corner. Ferguson tries to go D to D, but referees seem to get in the way. Bro has the puck, kicks it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc carries the puck up through his center of the ice. He's going to gain the red line and may have a shot opportunity. Blocked by Gallant. Gallant has the puck now, carries it. Hubbard chips it by his man. He's going to pursue. Boucher had the pass. Cormier, no icing here as it was chipped in the neutral zone. Back to Richard at the point. He's looking D to D. Oh, back to Boucher. Just missed. Lucas Boucher with the puck. Lucas Boucher is a big man. McKenna's pursuing. McKenna's in there. Milne's in there. Hubbard's in there. Hubbard looks to pick up the puck. Carries the puck around the corner. He could be looking for break at the point. Loses the puck. Here comes Xavier LeBlanc. Xavier LeBlanc, 1-on-3 versus the Blue Knights. Milne's in there to help out. Nelson picks up the puck. Nelson's looking up ice. Finds Landon Glant. Landon Glant going 1-on-1. Falls, but still manages to pass the puck to Gearsis. Jean Lemaire picks up the puck. Clears the zone. We've got Maxim McGrath carries the puck in. Dumps it into the corner. Mason rims it around. Nobody there. Nelson has the puck. Just chips it, but made it through the neutral zone. Kierson's got the puck. Kierson's out. Looking for somebody. He's got Gallant going behind the net. Gallant has the puck. He's got Reed. Cycles with Reed. Reed has the puck. He'd be looking. Tried to fire in the net. Hit a stick. Devin Gallant keeps that puck in. Landon Gallant picks it up. Chips it back around behind the net. Reed will pursue. Reed in there battling with Max McGrath. Devin Gallant has the puck. Shot. Ooh, just missed. I think it was deflected on the way in. Maillet's got the puck. Maillet can skate. Maillet going 1-on-1 with Gallant. Oh, good stop there. And Maillet with a sharp shot from the side of the net. 1-0 Clement Cormier. Just about 7 minutes into this game. So Clement Cormier take the early 1-0 lead. 12:55 left in the first period. Jonathan Maillet with a nice snapshot blocker side. Gallant picks up the puck. He's going to look to go around the other way. He rims it around. Lucas Trice on the ball. Trice has the puck. He's going to circle back. He's looking for Curry. Curry just bangs it out of the zone. LeBlanc chips it back in. D to D over to Gallant. Gallant high off the glass. Gets out to the neutral zone. Malek LeBlanc for Alex LeBlanc. A lot of LeBlancs. Malek with the puck. He's going to dump it in. Curry goes back to pick it up. He's got Lucas Babin in on him quick. Reed to Trites. Cochran carries the puck. He's carrying one-on-one. Gets a shot off just wide. Clement Cormier will carry it. LeBlanc coming in. He carries the puck wide. Just around Masters. He looks. Found Bro in the slot, but couldn't get a good shot off. Masters carries the puck. He's bumped off the puck by Cormier, and Clement Cormier are going to kind of regroup. Mason going back for the puck. Clement Cormier coming in hard. Peacock chips it up to Spencer LeBlanc or Spencer McLeod. McLeod will pursue that puck in the corner, and it's going to be an icing. $11:23 left in the first period. 1-0 Clement Cormier. Shots are 4 for Clement Cormier, 1 for KV. KV's got to get some stuff going. Clement Cormier thrown out of that draw this time. Kelp will take the draw for KV. Pucks into the corner with Xavier LeBlanc carries it. Oh, just missed. Nets come off. Blue Knights will change up front. Cormier will come in to take the draw. McKenna carries the puck. Gains the red line, chips that in. McLeod in. Puck comes to Nelson at the point. Nelson just fires it back in the corner looking for McLeod. McLeod's battling. McKenna's going to come in and help. McKenna tries to throw a hit. McKenna has the puck. McKenna falls. Nelson falls and Brake tried to play a guy. He's got Cedric Cormier has the puck. He circles behind our net. Brake still trying to battle him. Cormier still has the puck. Cormier and Brake will battle again. Brake comes out with the puck this time, and the puck just clears his own. McLeod with a great pass to Cormier. Just about had a scoring opportunity, but interception by Maillet. Maillet carries the puck, leaves it for his partner, who rims it around the boards. Pass through the neutral zone. Maillet with the puck again. Maillet fires it on net. Easy stop for Rocca. Gallant has the puck. He's going to look far side to Brake. Brake's going to gain the red line and just dump it in. McKenna's going to pursue on the forecheck. Corey Ferguson has the puck. He's carrying it. Nice outlet pass to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes cross ice to Babin. Ferguson with the puck. Clement Cormier regroup, D to D in the neutral zone, dump it in. Curry has the puck. Curry just chips it off the wall looking for Hubbard. Hubbard tries to get it out but couldn't clear the blue line. Clement Cormier with the puck again, pass to the slot. Puck's free. Kierstead finds Hubbard. And Clement Cormier controlled kind of puck possession of this game so far. Curry with the puck to Gallant. Gallant chips it out to the neutral zone. Kierstead's in there. Kierstead's there. And Clement Cormier fire it back into the corner. He's got Curry picking the puck up behind the net. He's being pursued by Lucas Babin. Ferguson just chipped the puck in. Curry will try to go the other way. Kierstead along the wall. Still can't clear the zone. McGrath has... Richard has the puck. Milne rims it. Will it get out? Gets just past the blue line into the neutral zone. Clement Cormier will regroup. Boucher has the puck. He fires across ice into the corner. Lucas Babin in, battling with Curry. Kierstead back to Gallant. Gallant to Curry. Curry out to the point. Clement Cormier controlling the puck here in the Blue Knight zone. Reed will take his man out. Curry still can't get out. KV might just have to ice the puck. Just got out of the zone. Landon Glantz in pursuit. No icing on the play. Landon knocks his guy off the puck. Big hit there. See if the Blue Knights can get something going. Cochran to Glant. Reed has the puck. Almost found Cochran in the slot. Couldn't get there. Cochran will pursue his. Reed on the back check. Pierre-Olivier Michaud with the puck. He's a big kid too. Reed will circle behind his own net. He's looking for options, but not finding much right now. Glant's going to try to clear the zone. He finds Cochran. Cochran's going one-on-one. And Maillet comes out with the puck here. Maillet's going to carry this puck for Clement Cormier. Down the left side. Shot from the point by Ferguson. Easy glove save by Rocca. 1-0 Clement Cormier with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period. It's been a tough start for the Blue Knights. We've got one shot on goal so far, and puck possession has been primarily with the Clement Cormier team. Hopefully the Blue Knights can turn things around for the final 7 minutes of the period. Clement Cormier slot. Just missed LeBlanc on the shot. This will be another icing on the Blue Knights. Looks like the Blue Knights have called a timeout, maybe to kind of gather the troops and try to get them to calm down. They seem to be struggling a little bit exiting their zone, maybe a little bit of panic and not getting those passes on the tape. So we'll see if this timeout can help turn around the tide for the Blue Knights. Just about ready for puck drop again. Blue Knights come back with Jack Gelp, Michael Peacock, and Lucas Streitz with Preston Brake and Jackson Nelson on the back end. Puck squirts free. Streitz has it. Just chips it into the neutral zone. Gelp will pursue this. Cormier for Clement Cormier picks the puck up, passes back to his D partner. Stretch pass. No ice here, no ice here. Clement Cormier quick on the puck. Cedric Cormier will race to that. Peacock battling at center ice, but I can't say his name. Number 19 has the puck. That's a mouthful, believe me. Maillet with the puck, carries it down the left side of the wall. Looking for options, fires it to the slot. He found number 19 who just had a backhand just go wide. Shot, slot, just over the net. Xavier LeBlanc. Oh, huge hit in the corner on Peacock. Clement Cormier come down right down through the slot, looking for a shot, looking. Good stick check by Treitz. But Clement Cormier still have control of the puck. LeBlanc carries puck behind the Blue Knights net. He's got Cormier all over him. Peacock tries to help. Back to the point. That'll help out. Clement Cormier, defenseman, blue attire. Maillet is going to carry the puck in. Maillet can really skate. Maillet carries the puck left, looking through the slot, finds Lucas Baban for a slot shot that Rock has stopped. McKenna will try to exit the zone. Puck squirts free back to Clement Cormier. Kept in by Gallant. Cormier has a puck. Cormier with a shot. Gallant almost had one on the wraparound. Puck is in the corner. McLeod in there. Devin still in there. Cormier's in the slot, so if it ever popped out to him, he's in prime shooting position. But Clement Cormier come out with a puck. Maxime McGrath will carry it in. He's coming. Oh, Miscommunication there. He fired in the corner. McKenna's going to try to get this puck. He's going to carry through the neutral zone. He chips it off the wall, tries to pick it back up. D-to-D Clement Cormier, and they exit the zone. Well, Spencer McLeod going to be the first penalty to Clement Cormier. It's going to be likely a kneeing or a tripping penalty. Perhaps this is the opportunity that the Blue Knights needed, their first power play of the game with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. It'll be 2 minutes for kneeing. Actually, check that. It's going to be 4 minute penalty. So here's a prime opportunity for the Blue Knights to get back into this game. Hubbard has it at the point. Hubbard carries it down the wall. He's looking. Glant far side. Glant back to Hubbard. Hubbard's at the top. He's looking for options. He's moving. Blue Knights will try to set up kind of their power play structure. Landon Glant back to Hubbard at the top. Devin in the corner. He's in half wall. He fires it behind the net. Reed picks it up. Reed will circle along the half wall. He's looking. He finds Hubbard at the top. Hubbard moves it down low in the corner for Landon Glant. Landon fires it on net to Reed. Goalie makes the play and covers it. You'll notice one small change in this power play unit with Cooper's out. Looks like Logan Hubbard's kind of taken the top spot of this 1-3-1 or umbrella power play to start. Cormier on the draw. Into the corner, Glant will battle. Reed will be in there to help him. Reed picks up the puck, circles behind the net. Passes back to Devin Glant. Glant back to Reed on the half wall. Reed fires it behind the net. Cormier will pick this up. He finds Glant. Glant fan on the pass, but maintains control of the puck. He'll circle in the corner. He finds Reed. Oh, it did get there. And the Blue Knights will have to restart behind their own net. Hubbard picks it up. Cormier will slide behind the net. Cormier carries the puck. Going up the ice with speed. He's going to try to establish something here. He fires cross ice to Glant. Just misses the pass. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard has it at the point. And it just came out. So they're going to have to regroup again as Clement Cormier fires it down the ice, and the Blue Knights will go for a full change. Devin Glant stretch pass. He's got Cochran. Cochran by himself. He'll wait for teammates, and they just clear the zone. McLeod to Milne. Milne coming up through the center. Milne looking for Cochran, but missed the tape, and we've got an icing. "15 seconds left in the first part of this 4 minute penalty. 2:48 left in the first period. 1-0 Clement Cormier. Milne holds his guy up, and Masters picks the puck up behind the net. Masters carries the puck. Just about stick check by LeBlanc. Milne has it. Back to Masters. Masters really being pressured by Cedric Cormier. Cormier doing a great job of pressuring on the PK. McLeod will carry the puck. He's pinched off on the wall. McLeod finds Kiersa. Kiersa's going to enter the zone. Kiersa maybe looking for, he circles back. We just can't seem to get control. Kiersa still has the puck. He's looking for some options. He's at the point. Fires it over to Masters. Masters fires one through. Shot. Kiersa with the rebound just to the side of the net. Back to Kiersa on the half wall. Kiersa circling. He finds Masters at the point. Masters gets to the middle. Masters fires a shot. Tip. Ooh, just wide. Kiersa with the puck again. Kiersa down low. Cochran. Cochran back to Kiersa. Kiersa on the half wall. He was always looking back door. Almost had Milne. Puck was sitting there, but just missed. Little rough stuff going on right now, but so we've got minute 5 left in the 4 minute penalty to Clement Cormier, and we got a minute 38 left in this first period. It'd be nice to see the Blue Knights get one here and tie it up, go into the period 1-1 and regroup and get ready for the second. Clement Cormier wins the draw. Reed will pursue his guy. Cormier gets it back to the point. Devin Glant. Oh, little miscommunication there. And Clement Cormier will fire it down the ice right on Rocca. He had to be alert for that. Hubbard picks it up. Swings. He just leaves it for Cormier to pick up. Cormier's carrying the puck. We just can't get anything going. Hubbard will regroup and try again. Hubbard carries the puck through the middle. Hubbard enters his zone. He stops at the half wall. He's looking far side, but again, the Blue Knights just can't get anything going. Glant falls. Cormier carries the puck. He's got Reed going to the net. Hubbard with the puck. He goes to Devin Glant. Devin on the half wall, and we back to Glant, but he can't hold the line. 5 seconds left. 4-minute penalty, and we don't think we got a shot. We might have had one shot. Cormier kicks it in behind the net. Yannick McGrath, the goaltender, fires it around the corner. 20 seconds left of the period. Let's see if we can get one here. McKenna fires it back in our shot. Stop. Reed has the puck. Battling. McLeod in there. McKenna in there. Reed in there. There's a battle along the boards. Puck squirts free. And that'll be the end of the first period. The end of the first period is 1-0 Clement Cormier. A very lopsided period in terms of kind of possession and puck chances. So hopefully the Blue Knights will take this opportunity to regroup, refocus, and come back with a strong effort to start the second period. just about ready to get second period started. Just to give you kind of a recap of the first period, it's currently 1-0 Clement Cormier Cavaliers on a goal scored by Jonathan Maillet, assisted by Miguel Richard and Maxim McGrath, just about 8 minutes into the game. Shots are right now, it's 10 shots on goal for Clement Cormier, 7 for the Blue Knights. And we'll see what the second period brings. Zamboni doors are just about ready to close, and players will be coming back onto the ice as we speak. Blue Knights are going to start the second period with Cochran, Gallant, and Reed up front, with Gallant and Curry on the back end. Clement Cormier just getting on the ice. You got McGrath in net for Clement Cormier. Boucher on the back end. Lucas Babin, Richard, and McGrath up front. And here we go. Just about ready for puck drop. Reed will take the face off for the Blue Knights. Kicks it back. Curry has the puck. D to D over to Devin Gallant. Gallant off the wall to Cochran. Officials kind of in Cochran's way. Still battles for the puck. Reed gets kind of knocked down. Babin for Richard. Richard carries the puck in. He's through the slot. Backhander. Steered to the corner by Rocca. Gallant kicks it out to the neutral zone. LeBlanc has it. Landon Gallant kicks it in. He's going in quickly after the puck. He's going to come out with this puck. Carries behind the net. Reed's going to come in. He's going to leave it. Oh, tried to find Cochran in the slot. Just missed him. Gallant has it. Oh, yeah. Looking for Reed through the slot. He missed it. And this is going to go all the way back into the Blue Knights end. No icing because we did it. Gallant looks. Stretch pass. And Gallant knocks that puck, and it goes straight over the glass, and we'll have a stoppage in play, and the face-off will go way back into our Blue Knights end. Oh, it's actually going to be in the neutral zone. So we've got Cormier, McLeod, and McKenna up front. Nelson and Masters on the back end. Face-offs one back by Clement Cormier. Jonathan Maillet has a puck. He just chips it off the wall. McKenna picks it up. Back to Nelson on his D. Tried to find McLeod. He must have tipped on the way by because no icing. Nicholas Richard finds Maillet. Maillet's coming. He kicks it out wide. Maillet's driving net. Shot wide. LeBlanc has a puck. McKenna's had the puck, just going to chip it in the corner. He's going to pursue Bro. Richard at the point. He goes D to D. Maillet with the puck. Shot. Save. Blocker save by Rocca. Clement Cormier will come out with a puck. Half wall. Back to the point. Back to half wall. To the top. Richard with a shot. Blocked. Good block by Spencer McLeod. McLeod will try to carry it. He's pinched off by Richard. Maillet with a pass that couldn't be handled. Masters picks up the puck. Tried to find McLeod. It skipped over his stick. Nelson will carry this puck. Nelson's over the red line. He just dumps it in behind the net. The forwards are all going for a change for Kennebecasis Valley. Oh, Hubbard's going to have to go to the bench. Net guard fell off. Milne in pursuit. Nicholas Richard has the puck. Mason will play it. Hit Cormier in the corner. Back to the point. Just cleared the blue line. Got Peacock and Milne out up front. Mason has this puck. Mason will spin. He'll find Peacock. Peacock carries the puck. He's over the blue line. A shot on net. Glove save. Yannick McGrath with the glove save on that one. Milne on the faceoff. Puck behind Clement Cormier's own. Ferguson has the puck. He looks for Magiraga. Magiraga with the puck. His shot is blocked. Hit Gallant. Milne had it. Cormier picks it off. Cormier. Magiraga tried to find Cormier going in the corner. Puck's behind the net. Mason has it. Can't chip it by his guy. Still battle. Looks like Hubbard's going to come out with the puck. He carries the puck up the wall. He's coming through the middle. He's gained the red line. Tries to beat his man LeBlanc. He still has the puck as he circles behind the net. He stops. Spins. Chips it around. Mason will try to get to that puck to keep that in. And Clement Cormier and Cedric Cormier is going to come out with the puck. Jack Mason just chips it in. He's going to change. Both deal change for the Blue Knights. Milne will pursue. Clement Cormier breakout. Magiraga Cormier comes in the slot. Shot. Oh, good pass. What a goal. Cormier with a really nice pass. Magiraga. Not much chance for Rock on that one. It's now 2-0 Clement Cormier. Beautiful passing play. Nelson to Kelp. Kelp chips it in. He'll chase. He'll be joined by Trice. Trice, Kelp. Richard will carry the puck down the right side. Richard has two. He has three. He elects to shoot. Rebound. Maxime McGrath puts that rebound. Rebound shot out off the pad of Rocca. McGrath going to the net. Right place, right time. And it's 3-0 Clement Cormier. 4 minutes and 23 seconds into the second period. Blue Knights have a hole to climb out of, but they have lots of time left. Let's see if we can't get one soon and change this momentum. Reed on the draw, wins it back to Mason. Mason's going to look for Break with the puck. Break's looking up ice. He's looking for options. Finds Mason. Mason will chip it to Cochran. Cochran chips it in. Stopped behind the net by the goalie McGrath. Chipped out to the neutral zone. Babin has the puck. He carries the puck. He chips it up to the middle. LeBlanc will shot. Just missed top shelf. Cochran battle. Cochran clears his zone. Clement Cormier dumps it back in for Rocket to stop behind his net. He'll wait for Mason. Mason picks up the puck, but quick pursuit by LeBlanc. Reed will be in there battling. Cochran has it. He just chips it out. This is going to be an ice. Face off. Reed wins it back to Break. Oh, looks like Break shot on her own net. Break clears it around. It's going to clear the zone. Not going to make it for icing this time. Cochran will pursue Jean de Maillet. No, Cochran's going to change. Reed in on the forecheck. Puck's free. Reed chips it. Gallant. Devin Gallant to Break. Break looking up ice. He finds Landon. Gallant. Landon chips it in, and Reed's going to go for a change. Landon in pursuit. Body misses. Clement Cormier chips it into the Blue Knight zone. Curry has the puck. Can't. Boucher's going to pick this puck up. Boucher circling at the point, dumps it back in. Intercepted by Gallant. Gallant finds McKenna. McKenna carries the puck down the right side of the ice. Snapshot just misses. Curry to Gallant. Gallant looking up ice, tried to find McLeod. Cormier's going to have this puck. Cormier fires it on net. I think he was looking for McLeod for the tip. Just about had it. Face off back to the right-hand side of the goalie as the puck was chipped out of play. Cormier wins it back to McLeod to Curry. Curry, look for his partner just outside the zone. McLeod with the puck. McLeod carries the puck in. He's coming in through the slot. McKenna with a shot wide. Magaraga's got the puck. He's going one-on-one with Gallant. Looking for his options. Cormier has the puck. Back to his D-man. Boucher with the puck. Shot. Didn't make it way through. Cormier will just clear the zone. Can't get it out. Malik LeBlanc has the puck. Puck's in his feet. Doesn't realize it. Puck came back to Malik LeBlanc. Curry has the puck. Xavier LeBlanc also in there. Cormier carries the puck. McLeod chips it into the neutral zone. Xavier LeBlanc, Magiraga, shot saved by Rocca. Milne will try to get it out. Here we go. Potential 2-on-1. Hubbard's got Kierson with him. Over to Kierson. Kierson, shot, goal. Blue Knights on the board. Hubbard carried the puck down the right side. Kierson went to the net. Puck slides over. Kierson bangs one in. That's 2 games in a row. Kierson's found the back of the net. We're 3-1, 12 minutes and 19 seconds left in the second period. Maillet with the puck. McGrath dumps it in. Puck's in the neutral zone. Maillet has the puck. He'll circle up the middle. He'll find McGrath. McGrath looking for Babin. Almost picked up by Hubbard. Richard. Milne just takes the puck, dumps it in on the goalie. Hubbard to pick the puck up in the corner. He's battling Jean Maillet. Hubbard has the puck. He's going to come back around the other side of the net. Tried to find Kierson. Puck squirts around the other side. Milne keeps the puck into the corner. Kierson in there battling. Puck squirts out. Masters will pick this puck up. Masters is going to find Nelson. Nelson finds Hubbard. Trites was breaking, just didn't see him. Hubbard will carry the puck. Finds Milne. Milne just chips it in, but into the KV bench. Ferguson with the puck. Peacock's going to take this puck. He's going to chip it out. Just Trites almost got by around the D. Almost got around the D-man. Ferguson chips it out off the glass. Breaks with Mason. Mason has the puck. Just clears the zone. Kelp will try to chip it out. Kelp. Bland will find the puck. Backhand pass right to LeBlanc. Michaud carries the puck. Michaud shot just wide. Blue Knights try to clear. Ferguson keeps it in. Break rims it around the glass. Can't get the puck out. Back to the top. Ferguson with a shot. I think it hit his own Clement Cormier player. Gallant has it. Trites carries the puck down the right side of the ice. Poke check last second. Alex LeBlanc with the puck. He finds Michaud. Michaud clears the rezone. He finds Xavier LeBlanc. Mason with the pass finds Landon Gallant. He's got Cochran carrying the puck. Looking for Gallant. Just missed him in the middle of the slot. Richard. Stretch pass. Shot. Good save, Rocca. Cleared out to the wall. Not out, though. Puck squirts around the other side. Gallant, again. Blue Knights can't get the puck out of the zone. Try one more time. Richard keeps the puck into the foot. Shot. Blocker saved by Rocca. Mason. Skips out that time, but right into the Clement Cormier bench. $9:15 remains in the second period. We got a 3-1 game, Clement Cormier. Shots right now are 16 Clement Cormier, 11 for the Blue Knights. Agiraga shot over the net. Xavier LeBlanc in there. Xavier LeBlanc had the puck, lost the puck. Devin Gallant carries the puck behind his net. He's looking for his winger. He finds Gallant. Gallant tries to chip it by. It clears his zone. Gallant to Curry. Back to Gallant. Cross ice, and that one into the stands. We'll have another neutral zone face-off. Chipped in by Ferguson behind the net. Gallant picks that puck up off the glass. Jonathan Maillet picks this puck up. Picked off by Cormier. Cormier tripped. And Blue Knights will go back to the power play. With 8 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second period, Blue Knights will have their second opportunity on the power play. They had a 4-minute power play in the first period. Really couldn't get a whole lot going, so we'll see if they can change the momentum and maybe get one claw back into this game and make it 3-2 with a whole lot of game left. Cormier in the draw. Ferguson. He's got Gallant and Reed in there battling with him. Blue Knights will try to win this one to get set up. Still battling. Ferguson's just a machine in there. 3 Blue Knights in there, and it looks like Blue Knights are going to have a 2-man advantage. They should just let Clement Cormier touch the puck. McKenna with the puck. He circles. He looks for Hubbard at the top. Hubbard finds Landon Gallant to Devin Gallant. Back to Hubbard. Landon Gallant takes it on the half wall. Shot. Rebound. Goal. Looks like McKenna's banged in the power play goal, and the Blue Knights will still have a power play advantage. I believe might have been Cormier, might have been McKenna. I couldn't tell, but we'll soon find out. Regardless, it's 3-2. And Clement Cormier is going back to the box as they had a delayed penalty called. Looks like Corey Ferguson's going to the box for something. I didn't see the officials call, but he's definitely in the box, and the Blue Knights will have a power play again. As I said before, 7 minutes and 43 seconds left. The 3-2 hockey game. And it's a 4-minute. It must have been head contact. Reed battling for the puck. Cormier picks it up. He brings it back to Hubbard. Hubbard over to Landon Gallant. Landon on the half wall. Shot. Saved by Yannick McGrath. They just announced the goal. It was, in fact, McKenna from Gallant and Cormier. Devin Glant with the puck at the point. Back to Hubbard at the top. Hubbard at the top of the blue line. Hubbard's looking, spins. Glant has the puck. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard shot, just missed. Glant, almost had the rebound off the backboards for a good scoring opportunity. Blue Knights will make a change. We've got Cochran, Milne, and McLeod coming out along with Kiersted and Holden Masters. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the penalty. Maillet behind his net. Cochran will pursue. Rim back around. Let's see if Master can keep it in. Oh, it just squirts by his stick, and he'll have to hustle back to pick it up because he's got Alex LeBlanc coming in real quick from Clement Cormier. Masters with the puck. Finds Milne. Milne looks up ice. Carries. Chips it by. He'll chase after that. Clement Cormier just chips it by. And Maillet's going to keep this in for the Cavaliers. Oh, hand pass. Two minutes, 46 seconds left in the 4-minute power play for the Blue Knights. 3-2 hockey game. Clement Cormier up 3-2. Glant takes the puck behind his net. Being pressured a little bit, leaves it for Hubbard. Hubbard being pressured. Rocca has to cover this puck. Blue Knights will start with a face-off to the left side of Rocca. See if they can't win this face-off and gain the zone, get set up, and get a scoring opportunity or two. Reed back to Glant. Glant carries the puck behind the net. He's going to stop. Finds Landon Glant. Landon looking cross ice for Nick Cormier. Cormier, Hubbard had it bounce over his stick. Hubbard has the puck, falls. He's going to circle up ice. He gains the blue line. Drops it back. Squirts out of the zone. Devin Glant carries his own. He's looking for Reed. Reed has the puck in the corner. He's going to chip it back to the point. Landon Glant with a shot. Oh! Goalie didn't know where that was. It looked like it slid funny into his blocker. .158 left of this power play. 5:41 left in the second period. 3-2 Clement Cormier with the Blue Knights still on the power play. Face off. Glant has it. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard fans on a shot. Back to along the goal line to Reed. Reed's going to circle up the half wall. He's looking. Back to Hubbard. Over to Devin Glant. Devin's got the puck. Down to Landon Glant. Glant back to Glant. Back to Landon. He's pressured by Jonathan Maillet. Reed picks up the puck behind the net. He's going to come around behind the back of the net. Up to the half wall. He's going to circle it back in. Look for Cormier on the cycle. Cormier's got the puck. Blue Knights need to get set up and get the puck movement going. Glant, cross seam. Oh, Cormier, if he received that clean, that was in the back of the net. Glant to Cormier. Reed out front. Hubbard at the top. Back to Hubbard. Fanned on it. Shot. Cormier picks this puck up. Landon Glant with the puck. Shot blocked. Cormier. I don't know how the goalie made a save there. He lost his stick, dove, and it must have hit the back of his blocker. No goal. Blue Knights shaking their head after that one. What an opportunity. 48 seconds left in the power play. Be nice to get another one here. Milne on the draw. Clement Cormier clears it down the ice. Lucas Boucher just fired it all the way down. Masters will pick up the puck behind his net. He's going to stop. Milne will go by. Finds Kiersted. Kiersted carries the puck. Kiersted up to Milne. Milne stops up. Circles back. Look for Kiersted. Intercepted. Boucher's going to fire it back down the ice. Milne will take the puck behind his net. He's going to stop. Being pursued. He finds McKenna. McKenna's going to carry it down the right side. Tries to beat Boucher, but Boucher stops him as well. Milne has the puck. Milne finds Kiersted. Kiersted to Milne. Loses the puck. Boucher and Milne go in the corner. They both fall. Milne chipped it out front. Trying to find it. Covered by McGrath. .334 left. 3-2 Clement Cormier. Shots on goal right now stand. KVHS have 19. Clement Cormier 17. Kelp will take this draw. He wins it clean back to Nelson. Nelson, oh, his shot's blocked. He'll fire back into the corner. Cochran's out there with Kelp and Trites. Kelp will try to lay the body, misses. Still in pursuit. Nelson has the puck, chips it back into the corner. Richard carries the puck in. He's carrying it down the right side. Kelp picks this puck up. Tries to carry it up the wall. Pinched off. Babin has the puck. Cleared in the zone. Jonathan Maillet will go back. Trites will be forechecking hard on Maillet. Maillet just goes D to D with his partner Ferguson. Maxime McGrath carries the puck in. Beats Masters. Oh. Magiraga had a puck right in the slot. Saved by Rocca. Ferguson carries this puck. Magiraga's got the puck again. He's going to come in. He's looking short side. Oh, rebound was there. Clement Cormier fanned on it. Blue Knights will clear this puck down the ice, and it'll be an icing. No change for the Blue Knights. Blue Knights will look to win this face-off, clear the zone, and likely go for a change as the Blue Knights look a little bit tired after that scramble. Masters with the puck. He finds Trites. Trites will carry the puck over the blue line. One-on-one. Magiraga comes out with the puck. Xavier LeBlanc in there as well. Mason with the puck at the point, fires it back in, looking for Trites. Trites looks like he might be injured as he gingerly goes back to the bench. Clement Cormier kicks it out. Shot. Cormier right in the slot. Big save, Rocca. Magiraga with the puck. He's going to battle with break. Reed has the puck. Tries to chip it up to Gallant. Gallant has a break. Goodness. Nope. Back in. Oh, just missed the net. Reed has the puck. Oh, just look. Looks like Clement Cormier is going back to the box for head contact. Lucas Boucher is getting a head contact penalty, and I'm going to guess this is probably 4 minutes. 4-minute penalty it is. 1:22 left. 4-minute power play opportunity for the Blue Knights. Let's see if they can tie it up before they go into the intermission after the second period. Boucher's not happy in the penalty box, but that doesn't matter. 4-minute power play for Kennebecasis Valley coming up. Reed on the draw. Puck squirts behind the net. Cormier in quick pursuit. Reed's in there. Cormier is going to help out. Reed. Cormier comes out with the puck. Hubbard has it. Hubbard back to Landon Gallant. Landon off the half wall shot. Reed's there. Rebound. Nick Cormier scores. Tie game. 17 seconds into the first part of that power play. Blue Knights score a power play goal. This game is tied 3-3. 1:05 left. Yeah. Blue Knights are right back in this game. After a slow start and a tough first period, the Blue Knights have managed to tie this game. 1:05, still on the power play, and it's a 3-3 hockey game. Cormier's going to take this draw for the Blue Knights. Glant tried to pick it off. Hubbard has the puck. Over to Devin Glant. Glant over to Cormier. Cormier carries the puck up through the middle. Carries it down the right side. He's going to kick it back to Landon Glant. Back to Cormier. Reed picks this puck up. He swings up the half wall. He's looking for options. Back down to Glant. Cormier has the puck on the half wall. Reed's going back to the net. Devin Glant over to Hubbard. He's got Landon Glant down the flank side. Hubbard's going to walk in. Backdoor pass. Landon Glant. 4-3 Blue Knights. Tremendous turn of events in the second period. Blue Knights now up 4-3. 27 seconds left in the second period. Clement Cormier getting frustrated. One of their players just got a 10-minute misconduct for he must have said something inappropriate to the referee. Alex LeBlanc is going to be going to the box. Great backdoor pass there. 4-3 Blue Knights. 2 power play goals. Mills out here on the draw with McKenna McLeod. He's got Masters and Nelson on the back end. We'll see if they can hold on for these 26 seconds and go in with a lead. Cloud has the puck, chips it up to McKenna. McKenna's got Milne. They're going in on 2-on-2. McKenna just bullies by his guy. Puck's in the corner. Magiraga has the puck. Maye is going to be pursuing. Jonathan Maye is going to carry the puck. He got lots of speed. There's 4 seconds left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Doesn't manage to get a shot off, but it looks like Blue Knights are going to go to the box. Masters is going to be called for interference at the 20-minute mark, and we're going to start shorthanded in the third period. I think he said it. And this will be 2-minute penalty to the Blue Knights. It's going to be Masters. And I believe he made the signal that it was interference as we watch the referee, but regardless, it will be a Blue Knights penalty kill to start the third period. As we go back on the ice to start the third period, just a little scoring summary of that second period. Started off not well for the Blue Knights, falling behind 3-0. But that was followed up by 4 straight goals by the Blue Knights to take a 4-0 lead. They will, however, start this third period on the penalty kill. Masters had a penalty at the 20-minute mark, 2 minutes for interference. So they will hope to kill the penalty off and get back to 5-on-5 play and hopefully keep finding the back of the net. Goals that period for KVHS. Connor Kierstead found the back of the net. Henry McKenna, Nick Cormier, and Gallant. That'd be Land and Gallant. Here we go. We await the start of the third period. Blue Knights on the penalty kill to start. Naya has the puck. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson circles behind his own net. He'll look up ice. Carries it up through the middle. Milne forechecking him. He's out there with Reed on the penalty kill. Maye has a puck. Maye circles back, finds Ferguson. Ferguson carries the puck down the right side of the ice. He enters the Blue Knight zone. He's behind the net. Ferguson finds Cormier at the point. Cormier's D to D over to Maye. Back to Cormier. Cormier's going to chip it out of the zone. And Clement Cormier will have to regroup. Maye with the puck. Ferguson carries. Milne on him. Maye. Maye for LeBlanc. Magarigia has the puck. He's in there with Nelson. Nelson's battling one-on-one. Cormier picks it up on the half wall. He's up to Ferguson at the top. Ferguson gets the puck. Finds Cormier. Cormier walks through the slot. Milne intercepts the puck and fires it down the ice, and the Blue Knights will change. Cormier has the puck. Spencer McLeod will pressure him. Cormier carries the puck. Nick Cormier from the Blue Knights will be picked off. Cormier with the puck. Back to the point. D to D, LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Richard. Richard shot. Saved by Rocca. Blocker save. Another save. Magariagia. And Rocca made the big rebound save. .26 seconds left in this penalty kill. 4-3 Blue Knights. 18:26 left in the third period. Malik LeBlanc keeps the puck in. Bro. Malik LeBlanc with the puck. Carries in the middle. D to D. Back to LeBlanc. Just barely kept that in. Almost a break for Cormier at the blue line. Shot. Saved by Rocca. Micho was standing in front, but I think Rocca saw it all the way for an easy glove save. Seven seconds remain in this penalty kill. Cochran and Landon Gallant will come out to kill it for forwards. Devin Gallant along with Jack Mason on the back end. Gallant wins it back. Devin Gallant tries to chip it out, falls. Back to even strength. Masters going to the bench. Ford will come out. Kelp joins. Puck's behind the net. Pierre-Olivier Michaud has the puck. Mason's going to try to rim it around the boards. He's been pressured by Gabriel Bro. Shot on net. And we just cleared the zone. Richard's back to pick it up, and it's going to be an icing. Looked like Gallant was almost going to be able to get there, but it will be an icing. No change. Face off. Mason has it. Kelp tries to chip it to Cochran. Kelp has it again, tries to chip it off the wall. Can't clear the zone. Didn't get out. Cochran will try. Cochran's in a battle. Kelp will come over to help. Mason's in there. McGrath has the puck. They continue to battle along the wall. Back to the point. Maye with a shot. Cochran got his stick on that. Just tips it out of play. The Blue Knights will go for a line change. Face off, win back. Maye, D to D. Ferguson. Ferguson shoots just wide. Richard has the puck behind the net. He'll circle back. Milne will come in. Nelson comes out with the puck. He's going to go back around that. Boucher's in on him quite quickly. Maye has the puck in the neutral zone. He'll just go cross ice with his partner, Ferguson. Ferguson up to Boucher. Picked off by McKenna. McKenna comes down the middle. Shot on net and saved by Yannick McGrath. Shots have really evened out in this game. We've got shots are now 25 for Clement Cormier, 24 for the Blue Knights, so pretty even. Clement Cormier takes the puck behind the net. LeBlanc carries the puck. He's looking cross ice. He did eventually connect with Cormier. He fires it into the corner. Milne back. Tried to chip it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc comes out with the puck, looking in the slot. Intercepted by Nelson. Puck squirts free. Logan Hubbard has the puck. He'll circle back. He's looking. Finds McKenna. McKenna's got Milne. Nope. Maye will take the puck. Maye is going to go D to D. Up ice. Hubbard has the puck. LeBlanc, number 10, has the puck. He tries to get past Masters and can't. Masters is going to get the puck, chips it by. He's got Milne. Milne has Kiersted if he can chip it over to him, and it's going to be icing. Just a game note as we look over at the Blue Knights bench, it looks like Michael Peacock has left this game with apparently a shoulder or upper body injury. So Michael Peacock's game is done. McKinnon will chip it out. Kiersted has it in his feet, tries to find it. McKenna brings it into the zone. He's got Kiersted with him. McKenna has the puck behind the net. McKenna's going to chip it out. He's looking for Kiersted or Cormier. It doesn't get to them, but Clement Cormier comes out with the puck. Cedric Cormier battling with the puck, battling with Brake, along with Xavier LeBlanc. Cormier in pursuit of Mason. Mason rims it around to McKenna. McKenna carries the puck. Kiersted chips it into the corner. Nick Cormier will go in after the puck. Maye has the puck. Cormier on him. Stops. Comes back around the other side. A little reverse back to his partner LeBlanc. LeBlanc chips it up the wall and they exit. Magiraga has the puck. He's going to be hit by Reed. Kiersted has the puck. He's looking cross ice. Just missed Nick Cormier. Maye has the puck. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson to Maye. Maye looks up ice. He finds Michaud. Michaud fired across ice to Kiersted. Kiersted to Gallant. Brake has the puck. Brake to Kiersted. Kiersted carries it up the right-hand side ice. Pinched off by Bro, and Maye has the puck, and it will come into the Blue Knight zone. Quick snapshot on net. Rebound. Big save. Puck still loose. Puck's in the corner. Cormier's out there. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson has the puck. Ferguson shot on net. Blocker save. Maye has the puck. Maye just fired net. Puck eventually clears the zone. He reads battling with Ferguson. Ferguson chips it back in. Gallant has the puck. Gallant over to Curry. Curry's going to look up ice. Tries to find Cormier. Cormier not moving and picked off by number 12. Shot on net. Saved by Rocca. Is he not there either? Yeah, as we look over to the Blue Knights bench, it looks like Lucas Trites might be done as well. I don't see him on the bench, and he's not on the ice right now. I know he did go back to the bench gingerly towards the end of that second period, so we'll have to get an injury update on Lucas Treitz as well. So Blue Knights are down 2 players that started the game, and they're also down Coopers. Oh, he's back on the bench. So Treitz is on the bench. Treitz is fine. Puck squirts through to Malik LeBlanc. Nelson with the puck. Nelson tries to chip it by Malik. LeBlanc picks it off. LeBlanc has the puck looking for Richard in front. Picked off. Cochran carries. He chips it off the wall. He's just about had Gallant. Oh, we've had so many of those close chip passes that we just missed that turn into icings. 4-3 Blue Knights, 12:57 left. Cormier will try to win this draw back for the Blue Knights. Cormier wins it. Masters has the puck. Finds Gallant. Gallant turns it over. Ferguson. Oh, offside. Clement Cormier. And a late hit. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Doesn't look like there'll be any penalties out of this. Masters. He'll carry the puck. He's looking up ice. McKenna just chips it in the corner. McLeod will be in there in pursuit of Maia. Maia has the puck. McKenna comes in to help. McKenna's bang. Clement Cormier comes out with the puck. Ferguson will carry the puck. He'll gain the red line. He gains the blue line. Tries to jump it back to Magaraga. He falls. Still almost gets a shot off. McKenna comes back. And looks like there's going to be a tripping penalty to the Blue Knights. Looks like Milne's going to the box. So with 12:21 left, a 4-3 game for the Blue Knights. The Blue Knights will go back to the penalty kill. Try to kill this one off. Puck comes back to Ferguson at the point. Reed will be out on him. Back to Ferguson at the top. He's going to fire a shot. Hits his own guy. Turns, spins, shoots it into the netting. We'll do this draw again. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson tears it to the middle. Finds Cormier. Cormier is looking to shoot. Block. Masters with the block. Shakes off that one. Looks like it hit him in the hand. Cormier circling behind the net. He's looking for options. Back to the point. Finds Ferguson. Ferguson carries in his shot. Stopped by McLeod. And they score. Xavier LeBlanc, power play goal. Tie game with 11 minutes and 49 seconds left. Four hockey game. 11 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. Back to even strength. Hubbard has the puck, finds Mason. Mason's going to gain the red line, dumps it in. Treitz has it. Treitz looking for Cormier, just misses him. Back to Brake. Brake's going to fire it on net. Hits the goalie, just missed on the rebound to Treitz. Lucas Babin has the puck. Hubbard has the puck. Hubbard tries to find Treitz. Treitz circles in the corner. He's on the half wall. He finds Brake at the far point. Brake shoots, blocked. And Blake falls down. Puck's thrown in behind the corner. Hubbard has the puck. He's got Treitz out in front. He's got Cormier as well. He's going to leave it for Mason. Mason's going to carry it down the zone. Almost had Cormier backdoor. Hubbard has a puck. He's going to carry. Shot. Clement Cormier exits the zone. Bro carries the puck. Great plays him well. Hubbard or Trites has the puck. He's got Hubbard with him. He's got Cormier as well. Hubbard carries puck. Tries to slip it through the guy's skate. Fires it back to the Cormier. Back into the corner for Trites. Rimmed around and Michaud can't get it out. Trites has it. He's banged off the puck by Maillet. McGrath has it. Back to Maillet. Maillet will skate behind his net. He's going to find Michaud. Michaud's looking up ice. Looking across ice. Finds Maxime McGrath. Rimmed around. Looks like Cochran's going to pick this one up. Miguel Richard has it. Battling there. Gallant in there battling. Cochran in there to help out. Cochran on the wall. Puck squirts free. Back to the point. Back to Curry. Curry looking for Kelp. Kelp has the puck. Comes up the half wall. Oh, tried to find Curry. Back to Curry. Curry fires it on net. Hits Cochran on the way by. Maxime McGrath has the puck. He goes cross ice for Boucher. Boucher one-on-one with Gallant. Gallant chips it back into the neutral zone. Maillet has it. D to D. Ferguson. Ferguson just clears it up the middle. Looks like Clement Cormier is going to go for a change. Curry will pick this puck up behind his net. He's going to rim it around to Gallant. Oh, looks like it couldn't be a tripping. This is going to be a trip to Clement Cormier. As soon as they touch the puck. Oh, late hit there. Hopefully that's not going to be a penalty to the Blue Knights. It's going to be a 2-minute tripping penalty to Clement Cormier. 9:08 left. The Blue Knights will go to the power play. Magri Uraga with the 2 minutes for tripping penalty. Glenn has the puck. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard to Glenn. To Devin Glenn. Devin at the top. Devin's assessing. He finds Landon Glenn on the half wall. Glenn looking. Fires it wide. Hubbard with the puck. Cross seam to Glenn. Glenn shoots. Looks for the tip. Oh, he had Cormier in the bumper spot. He just chips it wide. Hubbard with the puck. He finds Reed behind the net. Reed with the puck to Landon Glenn. Landon on the half wall. Back down to Reed. Reed will look for options. Got Landon. Cross ice to Hubbard. Hubbard carries the puck. Hubbard's being pressured hard. Hubbard lost the puck behind the net. They fire it down the ice. One minute left in this power play. Glenn will carry the puck up ice. Fires it up the middle. Maillet picks it off. Maillet coming in quick on the pursuit. He's forechecking hard. 2 D-men going at it. Clement Cormier have the puck. Landon Glenn's going to try to chase this down. Ferguson tries to just chip it. It's going to almost hit the Blue Knights bench, but Devin Glant will circle back and he'll go up ice. Puck is intercepted. Glant to Hubbard. Hubbard to Glant. Landon Glant will enter the zone. He's got Reed going to the net. Shot just over the goalie's blocker. Hubbard has the puck. Back to Glant. Glant going back. Cross seam pass. Finds Hubbard. Hubbard has the puck in the corner. He's being pressured. Reed will go in to try to help him. Ferguson has the puck. Ferguson's going to spin, fire. That'll be the power play. Seven minutes remaining, 4-4 hockey game. Puck comes back to the point. Boucher just chips it back in. He's being pressured by Milne. Oh, could be a hit to the head. coming to the Blue Knights. And it will be. Cross-checking. McKenna will go to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking with 6:37 left. Blue Knights will try to kill this off. 4-4 hockey game. 6:37 remaining. Clement Cormier back on the power play. Xavier LeBlanc carries the puck. He's got Maillet at the top. Back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc being pressured. Spencer McLeod almost clears the zone. Maillet keeps the puck. He's coming right down the slot. Puck's fired wide. Rake tries to get it out. Can't clear the zone. Might have hit the referee. Puck behind the net. Back to Maillet. Ferguson. Ferguson looking. Cormier with a shot right into the logo of Rocca. .128 remaining in the penalty kill. Puck along the half wall. Cedric Cormier with the puck. Ferguson. Ferguson carries it back to Cormier. Cormier's at the top. Cormier back to Ferguson. Ferguson going to come in. He's going to shoot. Blocker save. Cormier's going to pick this one off. Almost clear the zone. Kept in by Cormier. Cedric Cormier, that is. Cedric Cormier with a shot. Easy save for Will Rocca. 105 remains in the penalty. Cormier on the draw. Puck will come back to the point. Maillet has the puck. He'll send it back down the half wall. Xavier LeBlanc with the puck. Jonathan Maillet. Over to Cormier. Back to Ferguson. Down to the half wall. Cormier with the puck. He's looking slot. Xavier LeBlanc just missed him. Maillet with the puck. Ferguson in the middle. He goes cross seam for Cormier. Cormier's looking for Maillet. Maillet at the top. Back to Ferguson. They were going for the bumper. Picked off. Shot saved by Rocca. Blocker save on LeBlanc. 26 seconds remain in the penalty kill. Blue Knights will look to survive this one. Maillet spins. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson chips it in. Magaraga falls. That helps. Blue Knights will try to get this down the ice, and they do, and that penalty will be killed off in 2 seconds. 4:36 left in the game, 4-4 tie. Next goal is likely going to be the winner. Clement Cormier with Malik LeBlanc has the puck. Along the wall. Michaud. It's like Nicholas Richard carries the puck right up middle ice. He chips it out wide. He's going to drive to the net. Almost gets a return pass. Just missed him. Gelp will be in on the body. Michaud with a shot. Brake got a stick in there last second to force it over the net. Michaud still has the puck. LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot. Glove save. Face off to the right of Rocca. Milne will take the draw. Puck's back to the point. Malik LeBlanc has the puck. Cross seam to Pierre-Olivier Michaud. Brake's going to carry the puck. He's got Reed racing to the net. Tries to get it by. Oh, just picked off by LeBlanc. LeBlanc carries the puck. He just chips it into the neutral zone. Milne's going to have this puck. He's going to chip it by. Reed has it. Just tries to chip it in the corner. Milne's going to pursue his guy. Milne on the forecheck. Bodies. Puck's in the corner. Behind the net. Kirsten's now in pursuit. Kirsten's battling. Curry with the puck over to Brake. Brake just chips it in. LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc D to D across. Dangerous pass across front of his net. But a nice breakout nonetheless. LeBlanc carries the puck in right down the middle. LeBlanc is going to come in. He's looking for the slot. Nobody there. Reed has the puck. He's going to find Kierson. Kierson's going to carry it down the right side. Chip. And they'll all five Blue Knights will change. Jonathan Maya has the puck. He's going to look for McGrath on the wall. Boucher has the puck. He chips it up to Miguel Richard. Richard forcing. McGrath forcing. Masters looks up ice. Finds Corey. That's going to be offside as Trites falls into the blue line. Maya's carrying the puck with speed. He's just flying. Picked off by Jackson Nelson. Nice stick check there by Nelson. Nelson carries the puck. He's looking up ice. Tries to go up the middle. Picked off. Cormier's just going to dump it in, and Trites is going to go in and pursue this puck. Clement Cormier just chips it into the neutral zone. Masters over to Nelson. Nelson looking for Trites. It's in the feet of Cormier. He doesn't see it. Hubbard has the puck. He's going to kind of circle back, and he's going to leave it for Nelson. Nelson's going to almost gain the red line. Oh, lucky on that call. Almost an icing. 1:44 left in regulation. Cormier has the puck. Xavier LeBlanc. Cormier's got the puck behind the net. He's looking slot. Magaraga was in the slot. Back to Ferguson. Cross seam to LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot. Almost a tip. Magaraga. Ferguson shot. Hit his own guy. Rebound. Just missed. McKenna tries to get it out. Malik LeBlanc keeps it in. Puck fired back. Xavier LeBlanc. Corey Ferguson. And the puck just clears the zone. 1 minute remains. 4-4 hockey game. Masters finds McKenna. McKenna's in the neutral zone. He carries it over the red line. He's going to chip it in. Spencer McLeod goes in to pick that puck up behind the net. Loses it. McKenna picks it up. Carries it out. He finds Glant. Glant with a shot. Just over the net. McLeod picks it up. McLeod assesses. Shot. Oh! Just hit the post. Almost ended it with 40 seconds left. Puck's fired back into the zone. Devin Glay will pick this puck up. He's going to fire it around to McLeod. McLeod has it. He's going to carry the puck up ice. He's picking up speed. He's going to chip it in. 18 seconds remains in regulation time. Malik LeBlanc with the puck behind his net. He just passes on the half wall. Picked off by Milne. Fires a shot in. 7.3 seconds left. Face off to the right of the Clement Cormier goalie. I don't know what the discussion is here. I don't know if we're going to call a timeout. Looks like Blue Knights are going to call a timeout. 7.3 seconds left. Try to draw up a play. Maybe get a quick shot off the draw. Try to end this one before it goes into overtime. How do I? .3 seconds left. 4-4 hockey game. Face-off is in the Clement Cormier zone to the right-hand side of the goalie. We'll see what kind of play was drawn up by the Blue Knights coaching staff. They'll try to win the draw. Likely create some traffic and try to end this game in regulation. Looks like Milne was going to try to shoot it off the face-off. 4 seconds left. 3, 2. Time for a shot. Time for a shot. Blocked. This game is tied. 4-4 at the end of 3. Looks like we will have overtime coming. Shots at the end of 3 periods. Clement Cormier 40. Kennebecasis Valley High Blue Knights 27. I believe that overtime is 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. So it should be an exciting extra frame here. Looks like to start overtime is going to be Logan Hubbard with Nick Cormier and Devin Gallant. Based on who's standing on the ice. Clement Cormier looks like it'll be Alex LeBlanc, Gabriel Bro, and a soon-to-be third Clement Cormier player. Usually if you look at overtimes in the NHL, it's all about kind of puck possession. Players will kind of retreat till they get the opportunity that they want, and then they'll try to bury it. Let's see how this overtime plays out. Looks like it's Corey Ferguson's going to join with Cedric Cormier and Xavier LeBlanc for Clement Cormier. Hubbard will take the puck behind his net. He'll stop. He'll wait. He's looking up ice. He'll carry. To carry. He's going to circle back. He'll drop it back for Devin. Gallant with the puck. Gallant's looking back over to Hubbard. Hubbard's going to circle back. He's going to turn it over. It looks like Cormier has it. Cormier kind of carries puck up ice. Tries to get it through Cedric Cormier's feet, but just can't. Cedric Cormier's going to circle up ice with speed. He's got LeBlanc with him. 2-on-2. Cedric Cormier carries the puck. Devin Gallant battling him one-on-one. This is all about find a man. Find a man. Man-to-man hockey on 3-on-3. Cedric Cormier is going to pick the puck up. Gallant is going to pursue him. He's going to pass it over to Ferguson. Ferguson carries it down the left side. Ferguson's going to enter the zone, cuts to the middle. He's going to leave it back here for... Gallant's going to pick it up, or it may get to Nick Cormier. Cormier bumps it back. He bumps it back. Cormier has it. He's going to look for Hubbard. He's going to go up ice. Looks like Devin's going to change. Masters comes on. Reed comes on as Cormier changes. Hubbard is now changed. Looks like Spencer LeBlanc tries to find Reed. Reed has the puck. Reed has an opportunity. Reed comes in. Shot, save. Puck's there. McLeod almost got there on the rebound. Great opportunity for the Blue Knights. Just couldn't find the back of the net. 3:21 left. 4-4 game overtime. Reed will take the face off. He's out there with McLeod and Masters. Wins it back to Masters. Masters over to McLeod. McLeod carries the puck at the point. McLeod has it, circling. He's going to drop it back for Masters. Masters is going to circle back, kind of regroup. Masters chips it for Reed. Reed has the puck with speed, one-on-one. He's going to circle shot. Rebound. Just can't get one. Goalie kind of bobbled it. Blue Knights have been close twice. 3:02 left. 3-on-3 overtime. Reed will take the face off. He's going to win it to Masters. Masters carries the puck behind the net. Finds Reed. Back of that goal! KVHS, the Blue Knights winning in overtime. Masters to Reed. 5-4 win. Blue Knights. After a really rough start, going down 3-0, Blue Knights come back and win it 5-4 in overtime. 2 minutes and 3 seconds into the overtime period. Blue Knights now saluting the crowd after that victory. So that'll bring the Blue Knights to a 500 record. They'll now go to 3-3. And they will battle Clement Cormier, as I said at the start of the game. They'll have a rematch against them in Bucktouche on Sunday, December the 14th for an afternoon game. That's all for tonight. 5-4 Blue Knights win.